Okay class, lately we've been doing 2D drawings up to this point. And with this module, we're going to give you a taste of some 3D. So what you'll need to do is go up here where your menu is, and you'll need to click on it and select 3D modeling. Wait for the menu to pull up. Or you can come over here down at the bottom where it says 3D modeling. Then you'll need to come over here to the big letter A. You'll need to do drawing units, and determine whether or not it's an architecture drawing, if it has feet and inches, or if it's a decimal. This one will have feet and inches. You tell it OK. The first drawing and module that you'll have is something like this. So if you come over here and you'll want to do rectangle, and if you just start on this plane, you're just going to get the top view. So what you'll want to do is come over here, do the unsaved view, and do southeast isometric, and you'll see how your plane has changed. Okay, so I will move it over and I will start drawing. The first drawing you're going to be doing will look like this. You'll want to start with a rectangle, and you'll want to make sure that your dimensions are correct, and you'll want to select down here at the bottom, you'll want to select dimensions. Okay, so if we wanted this rectangle to be, let's say 4 inches, let's say the length will be 8. Okay, so we'll do 8 inches, and we want the width to be 4 inches. It will draw a rectangle for us that is 8 by 4. We can check this by going to annotation, and we can see that it is indeed 8. Okay. Now, one of the things that's really great to do in 3D is called the press pull, which is right here. Press pull allows you to press things up above the grid or take away below the grid. So we're just going to pull this up, and we're going to pull it up probably just 1 inch. So now if we look at this, instead of in a wireframe, which we can go ahead and click and decide whether or not it's what we want, we can do conceptual, and it looks really good. We can go back to wireframe for this one. The next one, you will have a piece that will go up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a piece that will go from here all the way to this corner here, and we can pull it out if we want, or we can go ahead and extrude it. But I'm going to do them as separate pieces. So we can come over here, and don't forget to do dimensions. Okay. So what we're going to do for our length, we're going to go ahead and tell it 1 inch. Okay, now did I do dimensions? No. So let's do that again. So then we come over here, I click dimensions, and I tell it that I want the length to be 1 inch, and I want the width to be 4 inches. So now you can see that I have a piece that is just the same size as this end. I can come over here and I can simply copy this one, because I'm going to need another piece just like it. Okay. Now I can come over here and I can use the press pull, and I can press it up, and let's say we're going to press it up probably 2 inches. And then we're going to take this one, and instead of going positive 2 inches, we are going to go negative 2 inches. Okay, so let's see if we can do negative 2 inches. And did it work? No. So what we'll have to do with this one is we'll have to come in here, and because we did them both at the same time when we did the undo, it will take it off. So let's do 2 inches here. Let's click here. Let's go down, and we will tell it approximately, we're going to go 2 inches if we can. Okay? So let's look at it and say, well, did we go down under the grid or did we go above the grid? So let's look at it closely. We can take this tool right here and we can rotate. And you can see that now it's below the grid and one is above the grid. So then we can simply just come over here and we could say move. And we're going to move this one by clicking on it, hit enter. And we're going to do this pick point and we're going to move it here. Then we're going to click move again and we're going to select this one. And then this time the pick point will be here. Actually, the pick point, when we do move, the pick point will be this corner here. And we're going to place it here. Now we can see that we have a piece that is just like what we want on the module. Then we can come over here and do this union because we want to join them together. And then we can hit enter. And then when we come over here, do wireframe, conceptual, now we have our piece the way it should be. Okay? We can also delete this little line here. So now you can see that we have exactly like the first drawing in module.